Hello! Today's video is a bit different one because you've showed a lot of interest to my so-called alternative style, basically what I look like outside of Lolita. And fear not, this will remain a Lolita channel, but I thought that maybe 2 or 3 times a year I could do a haul, because I got a lot of questions of where I buy things, are they expensive, where to buy them, and so on. So this is almost everything is secondhand or thrifted from flea markets, thrift stores, you name it, secondhand. So I don't know the original place for most of these, but I can say where I got them, how much I paid for them, and so on. I have actually pretty basic items today and also some nerdy items, including Star Wars. So let's dig in. I'm gonna start by saying that I have the shirt and the vest and the pants I'm wearing today are also thrifted, and I hope I can remember to show them to you properly. But anyway, let's dig in. The first item is Christian Audigier, Los Angeles. I'll write them somewhere in here. And I bought this secondhand for I think €1.50. Euros and US dollars are pretty much the same right now, especially when we're talking about small amounts of money. So if you're more used to comparing your own currency to dollar, or you use dollar than euro, then they are pretty much the same right now. But I live in Finland, so I'm gonna be talking about euros. But I got this one, and it has pink in it, so I'm not really sure how much I'm going to actually wear it, or if I'm going to give it to my big sister. But it was red and cool and cheap, so I got it. And the next item is I really don't know what to do with it. It's like a lace button-down shirt which is see-through, and I think that if I pair this with something cool, it's gonna look amazing, especially if I put some kind of cool necktie, cravat necktie thingy. It could look cool, and it cost only 50 cents or €1, again second-hand. And I've washed it like 3 times. I haven't worn it yet, but it has a small bit of perfume. It doesn't smell bad, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get a headache because I'm allergic to perfumes and stuff, so I may have to gift this to my big sister also, who loves wearing perfume, so she wouldn't mind. I'm gonna have to see if another wash will sort it out, because naturally you have to wash all clothes before you wear them for hygienic reasons, but I especially so because all my detergent has to be, it can't smell, it can't have any nice things in it, and it's sad. I bought this one because it's this really light fabric, and I think that it's gonna be good in the summer, and I like how the pockets go to a different direction. And again, if I pair this with something cool, it's gonna look cool. And I think this was €3 or €4. It's a bit snug, but it's not too small, so I can either wear it open or have it closed and have it be snug. And this one you have already seen, but I got so many questions for the brand of this, and the brand actually is just Death Kitty, if I remember correctly. Death Kitty Apparel Noir. So I absolutely love this. Oh. It's a Death Kitty shirt with an insanely long hood, and I think I paid around €5 for this. Again, thrifted and I love it, and it's super stretchy and it's just glorious. So yes. Again, this was a couple of months ago, but because you asked me where I got it and how much it costs and what's the brand is Death Kitty, but I don't know where it is from originally because I got it secondhand. And this I also got for the fabric. It's really lightweight, so this is something, I can't read that, I'll put it somewhere. And I like it, and it's super lightweight, so I think that I can put a thin long sleeved shirt under it and it still won't be too hot for the summer. And it has a giant skull in it, so why not? This was, I think, 2 or 3 euros. And for this I paid 10 euros because it's a white leather vest and it is glorious. And I think this is originally from Kubus. I got the lining. It's originally from Kubus and it is extra small, but I don't know how big this is supposed to be because it fits me really well, especially if I leave it just open. It has a teeny tiny marks. It has darker bits around the pockets, but I don't care because those are gonna happen while I'm wearing it anyway. And it was, I won't say expensive for my taste, but I usually don't pay this much for secondhand things, except for jackets, and because it's leather, I kind of made it a jacket even though it is a vest, but I love my vests and I love my jackets, so. And I've been looking for a white leather jacket for a really long time and I haven't found one that I liked. So I thought that this could be a good compromise. And it's quite long also. And remember how I said that that was extra small? This is size 40, which is a lot bigger, and the label only says H, so I don't know where it's from. And did I mention that I love vests? It's a skirt vest! And it's glorious. It has belt holes, so I can wear a cool belt with it because I have a bunch of belts. Most of them have rivets or print or chains. And I think that this will look glorious. It's a bit on the short side, it's kind of mid-thigh, but I'm going to wear some kind of tights under this anyway. So yeah, I'm really happy about this one. I think that this cost around 4 euros and it's a bit crinkly from the wash, but I absolutely love this one. This was the highlight of that shopping trip. Another pencil skirt, because why not? This is also from Kubus, originally size 38, and this fits really well. And I love the little ruffles on it. I think it's just adorable. And even though it's leather, I think that if I pair it with something fancy, like normal fancy, then it can go to some kind of parties that are a bit more formal. For example, a cousin's graduation party, or if I pair it with something cool, then it's gonna look amazing. So I think that this is a good middle ground. I'm really happy with this one. I think I paid 8 euros. ish for this one. And then on to shorts and pants. Short rant. I used to be smaller. Recently I've gained weight and it's pissing me off. Not because I have a problem of me having more weight or me being bigger, but because I can't fit my old clothes. Shirts are fine, but especially pants and jeans I am pissed off. Because I used to have a lot of cool pants and I can't fit them anymore. Most of my non-Lolita skirts are fine because they have some kind of stretchy bits in them or belt hoops or something so that I can wear like 90% of them. But shorts, no. Example number one. I bought these 2 summers ago and last year they were snug, but I could wear them. They are from Perfect Jeans, size 34. I tried them this spring. Not a chance. Not a fucking chance. So, they're so pretty. And these, bought 2 summers ago. I could wear them last summer. This year, not a chance. These are Amiso, size 34. Not wearing them. I have a lot more, but I'm most bitter about those 2. And again, I don't mind at all being bigger. I'm completely happy with myself, but clothes-wise, fuck that shit. So, I bought new ones. These are, also from Perfect Jeans, size 38. They're a bit short for my taste, because they are really short, but I always wear some kind of tights or leggings with shorts anyway, because TMI, you all may have noticed in my previous videos that my skin is fucked up. That also means that I can't shave my legs. Luckily, it's on par with my arm hair. It's super blonde, super fair and light, so if I wear even sheer tights you can't see anything. But I have to wear some kind of tights and I'm okay with it. So when I'm wearing this kind of super short shorts, then I'm wearing more thicker and probably kind of patterned tights instead of just skin color. But I really love the color on these and I like pants with higher waist, so these are absolutely glorious. A nice purplish burgundy color and these were €4, I think, so yay! And these, which are the most they're fake leather, so they're cold in the winter and hot in the summer, so not very practical, but they look cool. They are from H&M, size 36, which is surprising. And I absolutely love the length. It's a bit above the knee and it's the perfect length for me because I like longer pants. Like I said, those are a bit too short. So when I found these, I squealed and had to buy them. I think I paid €15 for these. And that's a bit too much for second-hand shorts, but they were in mint condition, so I was like, I need this in my life. So I have them. Items items are bought straight from store. This is New Yorker because I had a New Yorker gift card, so someone had already given their money to them. I usually don't buy clothes new because I already have a ton of clothes. So for example, I have 20 hoodies. Why would I pay 60 euros for a cool hoodie when I have 20 hoodies? So I'm not gonna wear it that often. But simultaneously, if a new hoodie costs 10 or 15 euros, it's probably because it's made with sweatshop labor, so the people who made it are suffering and I don't want to give my money to that, so again, I'm not buying it. So I don't buy a lot of new clothes, except underwear, obviously, and other necessities like that. But I had a gift card, so I thought I might as well use it. And these are from New Yorker, and they have a lot of 40% of their clothes are absolutely hideous, and 40% of them are absolutely cool, and the rest of them are like tank tops and stuff like that. And when I saw these, I had to get them, even though they are again quite short, not as short as the burgundy ones, but pretty short. But they fit so nicely and they're stretchy, so even if I get a bit bigger during the summer, then these will continue to fit me. They were 10 euros and they have a tag because I haven't washed these yet because I just recently went there. So yeah, these are cool, and again I'm probably gonna wear them with thicker leggings. I think that they could look cool with some kind of red leggings or tights. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have fun with that. And I bought these pants that, holy fuck, I wore these outside once, and when I came home I took them off and put them on the couch, and they look like they've been lying on the floor for a month. There's something about this fabric that just really loves cat hair and dust, and these are from FB Sister, size M, and these are a bit loose fitting on me and again super stretchy. They are dark green. I don't know if they look black because I don't have a screen that kind of flaps over, so I can't see what you're seeing. But they are dark green, and I'm thinking of making these knee-length shorts, and I'm gonna sew them full of patches and add a bunch of rivets or studs and kind of make them look a lot cooler than what they now are. These were 5 euros I think on sale. They don't have the tag because I washed them and wore them, but I think they were 5 euros for sale, and I like them and they're nice and loose, so they're really comfy to wear, and I'm gonna make them longer into long shorts, so they're gonna be super comfy. Also, these grey jeans that I will show you later are from New Yorker. I bought them during the New Yorker haul. And then I bought a cat shirt. It has a bunch of sad little kitties, and then there's a creepy smiling kitty, and it says "Be different." And I absolutely love this shirt. It was 5 euros, which means that it is not good quality or not made in good conditions. Which sucks, but it's a cute shirt and I bought it slightly large because I really don't enjoy tight fitted clothes. So yeah, I thought that this could be fun. They had a light blue one and a grey one, but the grey was like beige grey. And I was like, nah. So I got the black one. And then we're back on to second hand, and now we are approaching the nerdy side, which we kind of began with the cap shirt. So here's another cap shirt. It's pushing with pizza. So I kind of had to get it. I hate the shape of this because it's tight in the armholes and really big here. It feels weird, so I'm probably gonna do something with it. It is Bandidas ML. I think I paid 2 or 3 euros for it. Which is adorable. So I had to get it. Yeah. I have to stare at my clock because my camera stops at every 12 minutes, so I have to remember to get up and stop and restart, because otherwise I'm just gonna talk to a camera that doesn't film. And it's weird already, sitting alone talking to myself. So if it's not filming, then I'm gonna feel really stupid. But anyway, I thought that since I had to get up, I would show 2 pairs of shoes that I bought, because sadly these committed suicide after 3 summers of use. These were my go-to shoes. These are comfortable even though they don't look like it. They are NLY Trend, I think that's Nelly Trend, and I paid an absurd amount for these because these were real leather and they were secondhand, but I don't like giving my money to the leather industry. So secondhand, but I think I paid 40 euros for them, which is a lot for secondhand shoes, but they were again mint condition. But now they kind of have a hole in them, actually several holes. So with a sad and heavy heart, I had to let these go. I broke so many thin tights or pantyhose with these, because when I was walking and then I scraped my ankle and then I broke my tights. But to kind of fill the gaping hole in my life that those left, I bought these. These are a lot more plain because the studs are black and they're tiny. And they have bows, so they're cuter, but these were 3.5 euros. So these are my temporary ones. I think that I'm gonna have to probably buy new cool ballerinas. New, but we'll have to see. I'm mentally prepared to having to pay a lot of money to get cool ballerinas again. But these are the temporary solution and they're cute and they're a bit snug with like normal socks, so in the summer when I'm wearing tights, these are the perfect fit. And the other pair of boots that I got are indeed boots. Do you see this blue? Do you see it? These were 5 euros and they are very old Finnish. These are vintage. This is Grazie and it has Italian flag, but it is Aaltonen Finlandia, size 5.5. I'm 37 or 37.5 or 23 and a half. These are 5.5. I'm not used to that size shirt, but these are epic. They are good to walk in. They are a tiny bit, they feel a bit thick because I'm used to very round toes and these are a bit pointed. But very comfortable to walk in. I made a 4-hour mostly walking trip with these and they're perfect. perfect. And now while it's still spring, I'm wearing the F out of them, because when it's summer I naturally can't wear leather boots because my feet would melt and I wouldn't have any toes. But for now I'm wearing them and loving them. And then continuing with the shirts. Here we have Star Wars, because the new movie was epic and I went to see it 3 times and I'm still feeling it. So here is the Darth Vader one. It's a bit worn down, but I think that it only adds to it, and this was basically free. And it says the most interesting man in the galaxy, naturally, because it's Vader. And then because black is my go-to color in everything, but summer sometimes means you have to wear lighter colors. So here we have a Star Wars one that is more snug. The other one was huge and comfortable. This is more snug for if I want to wear something a bit more fitted. And well, it's cool. And another white Star Wars shirt that is my usual size in band shirts. And I was thinking about what kind of band shirts have I bought recently? None. None. That is not like me at all. My phone rang. Anyway, I always buy my band shirts new because I want to support the awesome bands. But I realized that I haven't bought any in like a year, and I need to fix that, because there are still a lot of awesome bands that I don't have a single shirt for, and I only have 2 Metallica ones and I need a 3rd. Don't ask me why. But I generally like my band shirts to be big and huge and comfortable in men's, because then it's a bigger. Because even if I get a big lady size, because it's lady fit, it's not the same thing. But anyway, a white Star Wars shirt that is really comfy and huge. And a Bazinga shirt, because Sheldon's my boy. And it's adorable. And again, a really nice size, nice and loose. But still not too loose, so that I don't look like I'm wearing a tent. I'm gonna leave this last because it fits with my TARDIS bag. I, generally speaking, don't buy bags other than for Lolita. Even though I have a lot of bags, I stored them there. I have a lot of Lolita bags, but I have even more attitude bags or alternative bags, so I, generally speaking, don't buy them anymore because I can't wear the ones that I have. But it's a TARDIS bag and I couldn't resist. And can you guess what this is? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's a TARDIS onesie! I've been living in this when I'm at home, because there is nothing more comfortable than curling up in your glorious, glorious nerdy onesie with a cat in your lap reading a book in a comfy chair. That's the life, man. Especially if my partner is playing next to me, because I think it's adorable that it's fun. So this is huge because it's one size. So I'm 164 centimeters tall, and I put it somewhere in feet. But you could fit 2 meters of man in this. This is huge because it's one size. But it is glorious and comfortable, and I absolutely love this. And now I have one. I've always wanted a kigurumi, but then I never got one because kigurumis are a bit a bit too expensive because I thought that I would never actually wear it outside of conventions maybe. So I never got around to get one, but now I have one. And it's a TARDIS. Anyway, that was mostly it. No, wait, I have my shirt, which is from Zara originally, and it is huge and very lightweight, so it's nice for summer. I think I paid €3.50 for this, and I've actually had this vest for a while now, but I never got around wearing it because I accidentally put it on a shelf of clothes that are at the moment too big or too small for me, because my weight has always been kind of big, small, so I never throw away things that are too big or too small, because after a couple of months they're good again. So it was on a shelf that had the wrong size clothes for me, so I didn't wear it, but now I do. I found it kind of accidentally, and I'm thinking it has already some rivets, but I'm thinking about adding some patches to the back to make it cooler. And the pants are from New Yorker for around €15, and I really like them. They're just pretty basic grey pants, but I kind of needed them, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait and see how the summer goes, whether or not I'm gonna do something fun with them, or if I'm going to keep them normal looking, or if I'm going to add to them or make them into shorts, or I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, that was it for today's video, and these won't be too often. I'll make 2 or 3 kind of alternative hauls a year. I didn't have any band shirts this haul or anything to punk rock. These were mostly, if I wear this with cool stuff, it's gonna look cool. But it had a couple of really nice items, and you will see them in my lookbooks that I will put up. I think I'm currently making a spring/summer so that it's hoodie weather, so that I don't necessarily have to wear a jacket, but I can wear a jacket if it looks cool. And then once it's actually summer, then I'll make a summer one. We'll see if I'll make just one summer lookbook with 5 looks, or if I'll make 2. We'll see. And I will continue making Lolita lookbooks and Lolita videos in general. This will remain a Lolita channel, but because you have requested a video about where I find stuff and how much I pay for them and what brand they are, I hope that this was helpful and entertaining perhaps, and I will see you again next Wednesday. Bye!